The Scioto River in Ohio was once a major waterway for a people who left their mark on the land by building great structures of earth. Embankments, ramparts, ditches, and mounds. Civil engineer James Marshall sees the mounds as proof their prehistoric Indian builders were highly skilled in mathematics and surveying. And Marshall is not the first to be impressed by the engineering skills revealed in these mounds. Over a century ago, these same earthworks were surveyed by two citizens of the nearby town of Chillicothe, Ohio. But Ephraim Squire and Edwin Davis saw the mounds not as proof of the skills of their Indian builders, but as proof instead that the Indians could not have built them. That the mounds were the work of a wondrous and tragically vanished civilization, a lost race. The mounds and the great geometric banks of earth have been changed by time. And so too have the stories white men have told about them. This film is about those stories and the questions they've tried to answer. Who built the mounds? How? And why? The stories began in the late 1700s, when white settlers pushing down the Ohio River came across mounds and earthworks like these at Marietta. Everywhere in the valley of the Ohio were immense brooding mounds and rings and lines of earthworks. To farmers, the mounds were simply a nuisance. But others saw the mounds as miraculous proof that North America's prehistory was as rich as the Old World's and Central and South America's. Who had labored to build such astonishing works? Surely not the few surly and clearly uncivilized Indians who then lived in the area. But almost anyone else was a candidate. Harvard University's Ian Brown.
They were attributed to Vikings, the Welsh, the lost tribes of Israel. You name it, every group had some sort of responsibility for the construction of the mounds, except the Indians.